Thanks guys, and it's a very special day for us here at Staffs Live as we have an exclusive interview in the studio. Just back from Brazil is Adam Burgess, who is the under-23 canoeing world champion. So Adam, how are you feeling?
Really good. I guess it's still not really set in yet, but obviously very, very happy to be world champion.
I was going to say, you weren't the last person down the slide, so what was it like those couple of moments waiting for the next person to come down just to seal it?
Yeah, so there was about a 10-minute wait after, because I went off halfway through the final. I guess I knew I'd put a good run down, so I knew I'd be competitive. I guess as they come down, you start counting them down, like, oh, I've got a bronze medal, I've got a silver medal.
And then finally getting into the gold.
And then finally the gold, yeah.
Okay, so take us back to the start. How exactly did you want, what exactly wanted you make you get into something like this?
I guess one of the coaches from Staff and Stone Canoe Club came into school and kind of offered this opportunity to 8 kids. And it's funny, I wasn't actually one of the ones that got in. Okay. I was really disorganised, didn't get my little slip of paper signed by my mum. And like, fortunate for me, someone dropped out, and I started 6 weeks later, and never looked back really. Just absolutely loved it from the word go.
Suppose you have that person who dropped out to thanks as much as any for you being in the position you are now.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you said you trained at Staffordshire and Stone Canoe Club. How much of an influence have they had in your upbringing and wanting to be where you are now?
Yeah, absolutely massive. It's one of the most successful clubs in the country, well, the most successful club in the country.
Especially now, since they got, that's something else to put on the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, for sure. But the Hall of Fame has been massive before me. 5 times world champion, Richard Fox. And when I was at the club, the likes of Lizzie Neve, Mark Proctor, Greg Pitt, like, there's so many names. Really good role models for me as a young paddler kind of growing up.
I was going to say, you mentioned Greg Pitt. He's your partner in the, is it the doubles canoeing?
Yeah.
Doubles canoeing. How much has he helped you throughout this process?
Yeah, so initially with canoeing, we all start in kayak in canoe slalom, and I actually saw Greg Pitt paddling the canoe where we kneel down, and I thought it was the coolest thing, and I kind of wanted to be like him, I guess. So it's quite strange now that we're actually a C2 crew together.
Fair enough. So how much work goes in on a weekly basis to be world champion? How much of it is in the water and how much of it is sort of in the gym or dry land stuff?
Yeah, down at Lee Valley we all train 6 days a week, and that's 2 or 3 times a day. Majority of it is on the water. There's a lot of gym work as well, but we kind of phase it depending on the time of year. So right now there's a bit of a less influence on gym because it has quite a big effect on how strong we feel on the water. Over the winter it's probably 4 or 5 sessions in the gym, and then looking at about 6 or 7 on the water as well.
Okay, well, thanks very much for coming in, and we at Staffs Live wish you all the best in the future wherever you may go.
Thanks very much.